This is a really neat piece. This is a collaboration between Howard Viele, you can see his stylized Triskelion mark there, focus, and the three holes in the blade, where also one of his kind of signature things. And then Alan Elishewitz's mark on the backside here was the other half of this collaboration. Alan did the machining, and then Howard did the blade grinding and finish work, putting them together. You can definitely see Howard's styling, very similar blade to the Spyderco Viele. And then you can see Alan's touches here with the pivot and this really sweet integral bolster setup, leaving, I guess this would be an early bolster lock. I don't know if anybody was calling a frame lock with integral bolsters using the bolster area as the lock point a bolster lock like they do nowadays, but this would definitely be an early one. Alan said these were done at least 15 years ago, so mid to late 2000s. Really sweet desert ironwood burl scales. They really pop out in the sunlight, but they have darkened quite a bit over the time. But really tight burl figuring in there. And a little bit of bling with gold PVD plated screws. So probably titanium nitride would be my guess. Really, really smooth action on nylon washers, which didn't surprise me at all because the Spyderco Viele was one of the smoothest knives I had ever handled back in the day when those came out. Howard really knows how to build a very smooth action with the geometry of everything and the nylon washers. So yeah, got this in a trade recently, along with that big old pocket Bowie. Definitely a cool piece of history. The Spyderco Viele was one of my favorite knives back in the day. I carried that thing as an EDC for years when I first got it. That was one of the first high-end production knives. One of the first knives I ever spent more than $100 on. I think they were almost $200 back when they first came out. So yeah, I was really stoked to get this sweet custom collaboration that's very, very similar to the Spyderco Viele. Very, very cool piece. So there you go.